My sister stole my baby name, so I made sure she could never use it again. My sister Sarah has always been the perfect one in our family. Valedictorian in high school, full scholarship to Princeton, married a successful plastic surgeon, lives in a massive house in the most exclusive neighborhood in town. Meanwhile, I'm a single mom working 2 jobs just to keep the lights on and food on the table. When I found out I was pregnant with my second child at 28, I was absolutely over the moon. My 5-year-old son Jake was so excited to be a big brother, asking me every single day if his sister was ready to come out yet. I'd always dreamed of having a daughter, and I knew exactly what I'd name her, Luna. It wasn't some random choice either. Luna was actually my childhood nickname because I was completely obsessed with space and astronomy. I spent hours reading about constellations and had glow-in-the-dark stars covering my entire bedroom ceiling. At our monthly family dinner at Mom's house, I couldn't contain my excitement anymore. If it's a girl, I'm naming her Luna, I announced to the whole table while cutting into Mom's famous lasagna. Everyone smiled and said how beautiful and unique it was, but I noticed my sister Sarah's eyes light up in that particular way that always meant trouble was brewing. Luna? That's actually really, really pretty, she said, way too enthusiastically for someone who usually criticized my choices. I never would have thought of something so creative. I should have trusted my gut instinct right then and there. Sarah never complimented me without an ulterior motive. 3 weeks later, Sarah made her own surprise announcement at Sunday brunch. She was pregnant too, apparently. What were the odds of that timing? And guess what name she'd suddenly fallen in love with after years of claiming she wanted traditional names? Luna. She even had the complete audacity to post this long, emotional Instagram caption about how the name Luna just came to her in a beautiful, prophetic dream, and how it represented new beginnings, celestial magic, and divine feminine energy. My entire extended family was commenting about how absolutely perfect it was for her sophisticated lifestyle. Some relatives even used those stupid crying emoji faces like it was the most touching thing they'd ever read. When I confronted her privately after brunch in Mom's kitchen, she played completely innocent with this fake, confused expression. What's the big deal here? We can't both use the same name? That would be so confusing for the whole family, don't you think? She actually had the nerve to suggest I pick something else since she was due 2 months before me. I was absolutely furious, but tried my best to stay calm and rational. Sarah, you know this name means everything to me. You literally heard me say it first at dinner. She just shrugged with a smug little smile that I recognized from childhood. Well, I'll be giving birth first, so technically I get first dibs on everything. That's how it works, right? First come, first served. But here's what my supposedly perfect sister didn't know about her failure little sister. I work full-time at the county clerk's office downtown. I process birth certificates, marriage licenses, divorce papers, and legal name changes every single day. I know exactly how the entire system works, and more importantly, I know exactly how it can be carefully manipulated when necessary. So when Sarah's precious Luna was born first, just exactly like she had planned all along, I was the one sitting behind the desk processing all of her official paperwork. And somehow, completely by accident of course, there was a tiny clerical error on the birth certificate. Instead of Luna, the official legal document clearly read Lunar. By strict state law, you absolutely cannot change or correct a birth certificate for 30 full days after the initial filing date. And fixing what's officially classified as a clerical error requires the original processing clerk to personally sign off on all the correction paperwork. Guess who was mysteriously unavailable for an entire month? Suddenly I was taking all my accumulated vacation days, then I got sick with a persistent flu that just wouldn't go away no matter what. My actual Luna was born 3 weeks later, and her birth certificate was absolutely perfect. No errors whatsoever. Every letter exactly right. Sarah still calls her daughter Luna around family gatherings, but legally and officially, she's permanently stuck with Lunar forever. Every school enrollment, every medical form, every legal document for the rest of her life, it's all Lunar. And the absolute best part, everyone just assumes it was an honest clerical mistake.